Before you blink, look closer. Some of the most astonishing creatures on Earth are so tiny your eyes could never see them. Magnified by powerful cameras, these creatures reveal a hidden world where animals survive in dust. Oceans glow with living particles, and some vertebrates are smaller than a fingernail, from nearly indestructible tardigrades to frogs and fish that could fit on a fingertip. This video uncovers 42 of the smallest creatures ever discovered, proving that no matter their size, they are powerful, fascinating, and full of secrets. A world you won't believe exists until you see it. Number 42. Tardigrade. One of nature's most astonishing survivors, the tardigrade measures less than a millimeter, yet it can endure conditions that would destroy almost any other life form. Living in water droplets, moss, and soil, it survives freezing temperatures, boiling water, intense radiation, and even the vacuum of space. When faced with extreme stress, it curls into a tiny ton, effectively pausing its metabolism until conditions improve. Its microscopic body hides a remarkable secret: resilience and adaptability on a scale that challenges everything we thought possible, proving that even the smallest creatures can survive the impossible and thrive where few others can. Number 41. Paedophryne amauensis. Measuring just 7.7 millimeters, the tiny frog from the rainforests of Papua New Guinea is so small it can easily hide among leaf litter, making it nearly invisible to both predators and humans.
Sorted this out was by actually locating where the sound was coming from, which was in the leaf litter, the tropical leaf litter.
Despite its minuscule size, it has a surprisingly powerful call to attract mates, proving that even the smallest creatures can leave a big mark in their world. Hopping carefully through damp forest floors and avoiding countless dangers, this frog is a perfect example of nature's ingenuity, showing that survival doesn't depend on size, but on adaptation, stealth, and resilience. Number 40. Patu digua. Barely half a millimeter in size, this spider from Colombia holds the record as the tiniest known arachnid. Its delicate body is so small that it could rest on the tip of a pencil, yet it survives by weaving miniature webs to catch even tinier prey. Living in the shadows of leaf litter and soil, it moves with surprising agility, proving that even the smallest predators can thrive in a world full of giants. Its existence is a reminder that size does not limit the complexity, survival skills, or fascinating behaviors of life on Earth. Number 39. Kitti's hog-nosed bat. Often called the bumblebee bat, this miniature mammal weighs around 2 grams and is one of the smallest animals on Earth by body size. Found in limestone caves of Thailand and Myanmar, it roosts in tight clusters and emerges at dusk to hunt tiny insects mid-air. With a wingspan barely wider than a human thumb, it flies with incredible precision, navigating dense forests and cave entrances effortlessly. Despite its fragile appearance, this bat survives through speed, agility, and efficiency, proving that even among mammals, life can thrive at an astonishingly small scale. Number 38. Dwarf Gecko. Measuring just 1.6 to 1.8 centimeters, this tiny gecko ranks among the smallest reptiles on Earth. Found in the Caribbean, it lives hidden in leaf litter and under rocks, relying on camouflage rather than speed to avoid predators. Its body is so small that it can sit comfortably on a fingertip, yet it hunts microscopic insects with precision. The dwarf gecko proves that even reptiles, often imagined as large and scaly, can exist at an astonishingly miniature scale. Number 37. Etruscan Shrew. Weighing as little as 1.2 grams, this tiny insect-eating mammal holds the title of the smallest mammal by mass. Found across parts of Europe, North Africa, and Asia, it survives with an incredibly fast metabolism, eating almost constantly to fuel its rapid heartbeat and movement. Its entire body can fit inside a teaspoon, yet it hunts with remarkable speed and precision. The Etruscan Shrew shows that extreme smallness in mammals demands non-stop energy, making survival a race against time every single day. Number 36. Stygobromus Amphipod. This eyeless, shrimp-like crustacean measures just a few millimeters and lives exclusively in underground caves and aquifers. Its translucent body allows it to move silently through dark, confined waters, feeding on detritus and microscopic organisms. Adapted to life without light, it has heightened sensory organs to navigate its pitch-black environment. The Stygobromus Amphipod proves that even the tiniest creatures can master extreme habitats that seem impossible for life to survive, thriving in a hidden world far from human sight. Number 35. Thimble Crab. Measuring only a few millimeters across, this miniature crab scuttles along tidal pools and sand grains along the coast. Its tiny claws are strong enough to catch microscopic prey, and its hard exoskeleton provides protection from predators far larger than itself. Despite its size, it plays an important role in breaking down detritus and recycling nutrients in its microhabitat. The thimble crab shows that even the tiniest crustaceans can thrive in complex ecosystems, performing essential tasks invisible to the human eye. Number 34. Stout Floater. This tiny water hopper is measuring only about 0.2 to 0.5 millimeters. This tiny freshwater crustacean drifts through ponds and lakes, feeding on microscopic algae and bacteria. Its transparent body makes it almost invisible as it glides through the water, yet it forms a crucial part of the aquatic food chain, sustaining small fish and other predators. Despite its minuscule size, Bosmina moves with surprising speed and agility, proving that even the tiniest creatures play a vital role in maintaining ecosystem balance. Number 33. Fairyfly Wasp. Smaller than a grain of sand, this tiny wasp is one of nature's most astonishingly miniature insects. Despite its minuscule size, it plays a crucial role in controlling pest populations by laying its eggs inside the eggs of other insects. Its delicate wings, almost invisible to the naked eye, allow it to flutter through forests and gardens with precision and purpose. The fairyfly proves that even the tiniest beings can have a massive impact on the ecosystems they inhabit, showcasing the hidden power and importance of life on a scale most people never notice. Number 32. Xenoturbella. Almost unknown to most people, Xenoturbella is one of the simplest and strangest animals on Earth. Measuring just a few millimeters to a few centimeters when fully grown, it lacks a brain, eyes, or even a proper digestive system. Found crawling slowly along the deep-sea floor, it absorbs nutrients directly through its body. Deep-sea cameras have captured its soft, featureless form, moving across sediment, revealing a living example of how minimal an animal can be and still survive. Number 31. Paedocypris Fish. Known as the world's smallest fish, this tiny wonder from the peat swamps of Southeast Asia measures just 7 to 8 millimeters in length. Its translucent body allows it to blend perfectly with its watery surroundings, hiding from predators while navigating narrow streams and shallow pools. Despite its size, it completes its entire life cycle in this delicate environment, reproducing and feeding with remarkable efficiency. The Paedocypris fish shows that even in the tiniest bodies, life can be fully complex, vibrant, and perfectly adapted to its fragile ecosystem. Number 30. Pygmy Seahorse. Smaller than a fingernail, this tiny seahorse lives hidden among coral branches, perfectly camouflaged to escape predators. Its body is covered with bumps and color patterns that mimic the coral polyps around it, making it nearly invisible even to experienced divers. Despite its delicate size, it clings tightly to coral with its prehensile tail, drifting gracefully in the gentle ocean currents while feeding on plankton. The pygmy seahorse is a perfect example of how life adapts in miniature, turning vulnerability into a masterful disguise that ensures survival in one of the ocean's most intricate ecosystems. Number 29. Thimble Jellyfish. No bigger than a fingernail, this delicate jelly drifts silently through the oceans, almost invisible to the naked eye. Its translucent bell pulses gracefully as it navigates the currents, capturing tiny plankton with its short, stinging tentacles. Despite its fragile appearance, the thimble jellyfish is perfectly adapted to survive in the open ocean, reproducing and feeding in a world where even the slightest mistake could be fatal. This tiny, ethereal creature is a reminder that beauty and resilience often come in the smallest forms. Number 28. Springtail. A tiny acrobat of the soil is barely visible to the naked eye, yet this tiny insect is a master of jumping, using a specialized appendage called a furcula to launch itself many times its body length. Living in leaf litter, soil, and decaying vegetation, it plays a vital role in breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients for plants. Its incredible agility and resilience make it one of nature's unsung heroes, proving that even the smallest creatures can have an enormous impact on the ecosystems that surround us. Number 27. Bdelloid Rotifer. This microscopic freshwater animal is smaller than a pinhead, yet it has an extraordinary ability to survive extreme dehydration, freezing, and even high levels of radiation. Living in ponds, moss, and soil, Bdelloid rotifers can enter a dormant state for years, rehydrating and resuming activity when conditions improve. Their resilience and adaptability make them a perfect example of how life can thrive against all odds, revealing a hidden world where even the tiniest beings master survival in ways humans can scarcely imagine. Number 26. Pygmy Marmoset. Weighing just over 100 grams, this tiny primate is the world's smallest monkey, living high in the trees of the Amazon rainforest. Despite its diminutive size, it moves with incredible speed and agility, leaping between branches and using its sharp teeth to gnaw tree sap for nourishment. Social and curious, pygmy marmosets live in tight-knit family groups, communicating with high-pitched calls that are almost impossible for humans to hear. Their tiny bodies hold remarkable intelligence and adaptability, proving that even the smallest mammals can thrive in complex ecosystems. Number 25. Bee Hummingbird. The smallest bird in the world, this tiny hummingbird measures just 5 to 6 centimeters and weighs less than 2 grams. Found in Cuba, it hovers effortlessly in midair, beating its wings up to 80 times per second to sip nectar from flowers. Despite its minuscule size, it displays incredible energy, speed, and precision, making it a dazzling marvel of evolution. The bee hummingbird proves that even the tiniest birds can possess extraordinary strength and agility, turning fragility into a spectacle of survival and beauty. Number 24. Dwarf Lantern Shark. Dwelling in the dark depths of the ocean, this miniature shark grows to only about 20 centimeters long, making it one of the smallest sharks on Earth. Its body emits a faint bioluminescent glow, helping it hide from predators and attract prey in the pitch-black waters. Despite its size, it is a skilled predator, navigating the deep sea with precision and stealth. The dwarf lantern shark is a reminder that even the tiniest creatures of the ocean hold secrets, adaptations, and survival skills that are as extraordinary as any giant in the sea. Number 23. Cladonema Jellyfish. This tiny jellyfish, barely a few millimeters across, drifts gracefully in shallow coastal waters, its delicate tentacles trailing like fine threads. Despite its fragile appearance, it captures microscopic plankton with precision, sustaining itself in a challenging environment. Its translucent body and subtle movements make it almost invisible, yet it plays an important role in the marine food web. The Cladonema jellyfish shows that even the smallest ocean creatures can survive, hunt, and contribute to the delicate balance of life beneath the waves. Number 22. Hydra. A freshwater invertebrate only a few millimeters long is famous for its remarkable ability to regenerate, essentially making it biologically immortal. It uses tiny tentacles to capture plankton and small organisms, slowly drifting along ponds, streams, and calm waters. Its simple body hides a complex survival strategy, allowing it to recover from injuries that would be fatal to most creatures. The Hydra proves that even the smallest animals can possess extraordinary resilience, thriving in a hidden microscopic world full of life and adaptability. Number 21. Copepod. Floating silently through the world's oceans, this microscopic crustacean may seem insignificant, but it plays a vital role in marine ecosystems. Feeding on plankton and organic particles, copepods form the base of the food chain, sustaining countless fish, whales, and seabirds. Their nearly invisible bodies drift in massive numbers, yet their collective impact is enormous, shaping the health and balance of ocean life. The copepod proves that even the tiniest creatures can hold the survival of entire ecosystems in their delicate, unseen grasp. Number 20. Paramecium. Gliding effortlessly through freshwater environments, this single-celled organism uses tiny hair-like structures called cilia to move and capture food. Its slipper-shaped body hides an intricate internal structure, including a nucleus and specialized organelles that allow it to digest, excrete, and respond to its surroundings. Despite being invisible to the naked eye, paramecia are active, efficient, and highly adaptable, thriving in ponds, lakes, and even puddles. This tiny organism proves that even the simplest forms of life can possess remarkable complexity and survive in a vast, unseen, microscopic world. Number 19. Diatom. Encased in intricate silica shells that sparkle like tiny glass sculptures, diatoms drift through oceans, rivers, and lakes, forming one of the most important foundations of aquatic life. These microscopic algae use sunlight to photosynthesize, producing oxygen and serving as a vital food source for countless marine organisms. Their perfectly symmetrical designs and endless variety make them both beautiful and essential, showing that even the tiniest, simplest organisms can sustain entire ecosystems and shape the balance of life on Earth. Number 18. Radiolaria. Drifting through the open seas, these microscopic plankton build intricate skeletons made of silica that resemble delicate glass artwork. Each tiny structure helps Radiolaria float, feed, and survive in nutrient-rich waters where they capture smaller organisms with thread-like extensions. Over millions of years, their remains have shaped ocean sediments and even parts of the Earth's crust. Though invisible to the naked eye, Radiolaria quietly influences marine ecosystems and reveals how even the smallest architects can leave a lasting mark on the planet. Number 17. Amoeba Proteus. Constantly changing form, this single-celled organism moves by extending and retracting parts of its body like flowing liquid. Found in freshwater ponds and slow-moving streams, it engulfs food by wrapping itself around bacteria and smaller organisms. With no fixed shape, no organs, and no symmetry, it survives through pure adaptability, responding instantly to its environment. The amoeba proves that even the most simple-looking life forms can be incredibly effective, thriving for millions of years in a world where flexibility means survival. Number 16. Vorticella. Anchored to underwater plants and debris, this microscopic organism resembles a tiny bell attached to a spring-like stalk. When threatened, it snaps backward in an instant, contracting its stalk faster than almost any known biological movement. Feeding on bacteria and organic particles, it creates water currents using hair-like cilia that draw food toward its mouth. Though nearly invisible, Vorticella lives a life of constant motion and precision, proving that speed, defense, and survival can exist even at the smallest scale of life. Number 15. Featherwing Beetle. The smallest flying insect is measuring less than half a millimeter. This tiny beetle is one of the smallest insects capable of flight. Its wings are fringed with long, feather-like hairs, rather than solid membranes, allowing it to move efficiently through the air at such a miniature scale. Living in leaf litter and decaying plant matter, it feeds on fungi and organic debris, playing a quiet but important role in decomposition. The featherwing beetle shows how evolution redefines flight itself when life is reduced to its tiniest form. Number 14. Dust mite. The unseen roommate is living all around us, and this microscopic creature thrives in household dust, bedding, carpets, and upholstery. Feeding mainly on dead human skin cells, dust mites exist in massive numbers without ever being noticed. Though invisible to the naked eye, their presence is constant, shaping indoor ecosystems and even influencing human health. The dust mite is a powerful reminder that some of the smallest creatures on Earth live closest to us, sharing our spaces while remaining completely hidden from sight. Number 13. Demodex Mite. Almost invisible to the naked eye, this elongated microscopic mite lives inside human hair follicles and oil glands, especially on the face. It emerges mostly at night to move across the skin, feeding on oils and dead cells. Present on nearly every adult human, Demodex mites usually go unnoticed throughout their entire lives. Their existence reveals a surprising truth. Even the smallest creatures can live alongside us, forming a hidden ecosystem right on our own bodies. Number 12. Water flea. Floating through freshwater lakes and ponds, this tiny crustacean has a nearly transparent body that allows its beating heart and internal organs to be seen as it moves. It feeds on algae and microscopic particles, helping keep water ecosystems balanced and clear. Despite its small size, the water flea responds quickly to changes in light, temperature, and predators, making it a vital indicator of freshwater health. Its delicate, glass-like appearance hides a tough survivor that plays an essential role in aquatic life. Number 11. Kinnerhinch. Hidden between grains of sand on the ocean floor, this microscopic marine animal lives an armored life at an almost invisible scale. Covered in spines and segmented plates, it crawls slowly through wet sediment, feeding on algae and organic particles. Despite its fearsome nickname, the mud dragon is harmless and rarely seen, surviving in a world packed tightly with sand and water. Its strange, alien-like form shows that some of Earth's most unusual creatures exist in places we walk past every day without ever noticing. Number 10. Myxozoa. Once mistaken for single-celled organisms, These microscopic parasites are now known to be some of the most reduced animals ever discovered. They lack organs, tissues, and even a nervous system, surviving by infecting fish and aquatic hosts at a cellular level. Measuring only a few micrometers, Myxozoa have evolved to shed almost everything except what is necessary to live and reproduce. Their existence challenges our definition of what an animal can be, proving that life can survive by becoming smaller, simpler, and more efficient than we ever imagined. Number 9. Orthonectida. Measuring only a fraction of a millimeter, this microscopic parasite lives inside marine invertebrates, completing its entire life cycle within the bodies of its hosts. Its simple worm-like body lacks organs and specialized systems, yet it reproduces with astonishing efficiency, releasing offspring that continue the cycle in new hosts. Orthonectida demonstrates that even the smallest and simplest creatures can thrive by adapting to highly specialized lifestyles, revealing a hidden world of microscopic survival strategies that most people never see. Number 8. Microsporidia. So small they are often compared to viruses in size, these microscopic parasites infect insects, fish, and even mammals by invading individual cells. They survive with extremely reduced structures, relying almost entirely on their hosts for energy and reproduction. Despite their simplicity, Microsporidia are highly successful, spreading efficiently and adapting to a wide range of environments. Their existence reveals how life can push the limits of size and complexity, thriving at the very edge of what we consider living organisms. Number 7. Fairy shrimp larva. At its earliest stage, this freshwater crustacean measures just a fraction of a millimeter, making it one of the smallest free-swimming animals on Earth. Found in temporary pools and rain-filled ponds, the larva drifts almost invisibly through the water, feeding on microscopic algae and bacteria. Its transparent body and simple structure allow it to survive in harsh, short-lived habitats, where speed and rapid growth are essential. This tiny larval form highlights how some of the smallest creatures begin life almost unseen, yet are perfectly designed to survive against the odds. Number 6. Gastrotrich. Measuring just 0.06 to 3 millimeters, this microscopic aquatic animal glides through freshwater and marine sediments using tiny hair-like structures on its underside. Almost completely transparent, gastrotrichs feed on bacteria, algae, and organic debris, playing a quiet but essential role in microscopic ecosystems. Their bodies are so small and delicate that they exist in the thin film of water between sand grains, a world invisible to humans. Gastrotrichs prove that entire ecosystems thrive at a scale far smaller than the eye can see. Number 5. Eviota. At just over a centimeter long, this dwarf goby is one of the smallest vertebrates in the ocean. Its nearly transparent body allows it to blend seamlessly into coral reefs, avoiding predators while hunting microscopic plankton. Despite its miniature size, it exhibits complex behaviors, from defending tiny territories to performing intricate mating displays. Eviota proves that even the tiniest fish can live full, active lives, thriving in a vast underwater world where survival demands agility, precision, and adaptability. Number 4. Pygmy mouse lemur. Hard to notice among leaves and branches, the pygmy mouse lemur is one of the smallest primates on Earth, weighing barely 30 to 40 grams. Found only in Madagascar's forests, this tiny nocturnal mammal has oversized eyes for night vision and a long tail used to store fat during dry seasons. Despite its mouse-like size, it shares complex primate behaviors, social calls, scent marking, and agile tree movement, all documented through night vision and wildlife cameras. Its existence perfectly reflects the theme of this list. Even mammals can be reduced to a size that fits in the palm of a hand. Number 3. Booklouse. Often mistaken for dust or debris, the booklouse is a minute insect usually measuring just 1 to 2 millimeters long. It lives in damp environments, feeding on mold, fungi, and microscopic organic matter found on old books, walls, and tree bark. Though harmless to humans, its translucent body and constant motion have made it a frequent subject of macro and microscope footage. Cameras reveal a fully functioning insect world at a scale most people never notice. Legs, antennae, and jaws all working flawlessly despite its near-invisible size. Number 2. Royal antelope. Standing barely knee-high and weighing little more than a house cat, The royal antelope is the smallest antelope species on Earth. Native to the dense forests of West Africa, this delicate mammal measures just around 25 centimeters at the shoulder. Motion-triggered wildlife cameras have captured it slipping through undergrowth with effortless agility, using its small size to vanish into vegetation, where larger predators can't follow. Its existence proves that even among large mammals, nature can scale life down to astonishing extremes. Number 1. Stygotantalus stocki. Measuring less than 0.1 millimeters, this microscopic crustacean holds the record for the smallest known arthropod on the planet. It is so infinitesimally small that it could easily be mistaken for a single speck of dust, yet it possesses a fully functioning multicellular body. Which of these tiny titans shocked you the most? Could you imagine sharing your home with a creature you can't even see? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, please watch our other video about giant creatures you won't believe exist.